Weird Delta facts. They started as a crop dusting company. Delta began in 1925 spraying pesticides on cotton fields to kill boll weevils. They once banned peanuts on board, even though Georgia, where Delta's headquarters is, famous for peanuts. Because of allergies, Delta removed peanuts entirely. Big deal in a state famous for them but super awesome for people with allergies. They used to serve meals carved from a rolling cart like a fancy restaurant. In the 60s and 70s, first class was basically airborne dining theater. Delta helped invent the modern boarding pass and reservation systems. They were among the early adopters of computerized reservations, super high-tech for the time. They own their own massive jet repair city. The Tech Ops Center in Atlanta is so huge it's like a mini airport just for fixing planes. Other airlines even pay Delta to repair their jets there. They once tried a low-cost airline called Song. Bright green planes, funky uniforms, soda in glass bottles, very early 2000s energy. It flopped, but people still miss it. They really love loyalty. If you hit 4 million plus miles, Delta puts your name on a plane's nose. Yes, you become airplane famous. Delta once put a huge grand piano in their ATL concourse so passengers could sit and play while waiting. They once ran an airline with Pan Am. To cross the Atlantic, Pan Am flew you overseas, then Delta took you within Europe. Weird airline tag team. Their CEO sometimes rides in the cabin like a normal passenger and he answers complaints personally. Brave. They built an aviation museum, but it's behind their HQ fence. The Delta Flight Museum in Atlanta inside old hangars has full-size historic planes, including the first 747-400 ever delivered. They bought Northwest Airlines and Northwest brought the A330. That's how Delta became the only big US airline flying Airbus long-haul jets and Boeing wide-bodies in huge numbers. They once flew passengers on a plane painted like a giant pink ribbon to support the Breast Cancer Research Foundation.